This young lady, she came to the UK to study for a bachelor's. Unfortunately, her dad in her home country, he transitioned. She wasn't able to attend his funeral, so she had to watch it via video call. Because of his passing, she ended up having to work, so she overworked. Once you're a student, there are requirements, and you're not allowed to work more than a certain number of hours. She worked more than these hours because of his passing. She no longer had him to assist her with her school fees. She's doing exceptionally well, but her journey has unfortunately come to an end. Take a listen, watch to the end.
I never knew that one day I would come out like this, feeling so vulnerable and, in a place of pain, to talk to you guys. The journey of 3 years, the journey that I wanted to celebrate so much, the journey that everybody around me has wanted to celebrate. It's just I just ended on the way with no opportunity. I've been in the UK for 3 years now. I came to the UK 2022 to complete my, get my BSc. It's been a hell of 3 years. I came in 2022 and 2023 my dad passed away. My sponsor passed away, and I was left in the state of nowhere. Nobody to run to. It was hard. It was so hard to the extent that I had to feel the barrier of my dad. I had to feel the barrier of my dad on a video call. I was devastated. I was confused. I was in a state where I just feel like the world has come to an end. But I told myself that my dad has always wanted me to be a graduate, and this is the dream he wanted for me. I had to somehow I had to graduate, at least with first class, to make him proud. That way I won't feel much guilty of not being there when he died, or not being to his burial. I've been struggling. Anybody that has been in the UK will know it's not easy, especially when you are a student. You have to carry all the burdens, you have to carry everything. You have to pay for your school fees. You have to make living expenses. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I feel like the world coming to an end. But I held on. I held on so tight. I held on so tight. And and just at the end of it, just this close at the end of it. So when I was going through this trauma of my dad passing away, I didn't know that it's gonna prolong that much, you know. We never know. The depression, or we all talked about, happens to everybody differently. After my dad died, I was feeling guilty. Maybe I was the reason why he passed away. I was just somehow feeling guilty. And I could only feel happy when I'm around people. And this country being a very busy country, it was only at work, because I had to work. Even if I'm passing through all this, I need to work. I still have to work to pay for my school fees. I have to work to make a living, even if I'm passing through all this. So I made a mistake. I made a mistake with... I overworked unknowingly. My employer messaged me last year, May, to say that the home office called them. And I gave them my reasons, and they submitted to the home office, and I thought everything was fine. I was scheduling my hours, I was doing it, I tried as much as possible to come out of the depression I was passing through, even if it was hard. Oh, my heart is aching, my heart is breaking into pieces. So 2025, the home office messaged me to say that I overworked my hours and I need to give my reasons. So I gave them the honest reasons why I made this mistake, because currently, in as much as I'm passing through all this, my progression results, it's good. I'm currently I'm in first class, and that was what my dad always wanted for me. They didn't listen to me. They asked me to leave the country with immediate effect. They didn't give me chance to get, at least to complete my studies. That was the only thing I wanted. I just wanted to complete my studies. When the home office messaged me, I contacted the uni. I was being very honest, really honest. I told them what I was passing through. I told them what happened. But unfortunately, the uni withdrew my sponsorship. They withdrew my sponsorship. I cried. I begged them. I told them that I was just in a vulnerable state. They didn't come through for me. They only treated me like a thief. And treated me like a thief. I've asked the uni if they would allow me, even if I go back to my country, to allow me finish my course online at least. That was the only thing I asked. But they said no. They said they can't. So I can't even get my degree. I can't. It's been 3 years. It's been 3 years. 3 years of pain. 3 years of constant can't pay. I had to work even when I'm sick. I had to work even when I'm depressed. I had to work even when I don't know where to run to. I held on so strong. I held on so strong. But then, no help. No route. Currently, I'm making my plans to leave the country. I'm making my plans to leave. He asked me to live with him in any event. This is a country I've stayed for 3 years. I've established myself for 3 years. What am I going back to?